Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Okay, I'm just gonna get to it because I don't see a point in talking too much. I feel like I sound weird. Maybe stuffy. We're gonna be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay? There we go. Recording. Start. Okay. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club today. Alright? I remember this game coming out maybe like in 2015, 2014. It's been a long minute. Whoa. Alright, there's your content warning. This game is not suitable. Actually, let me do something real quick. I should put a content warning on here just in case. Okay. Well, for anyone who has ever played Doki Doki, you should know what to expect. I've never played it. I don't remember watching it. So, individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience in playing this game. For content warning, please visit doki.literature.ml warning HTML. Yada yada yada. So here's your warning. Don't watch it if you have stuff going on, if you're easily impressionable, or you're suffering from mental illness. This is actually a perfect game to play. I know they're not guys, but I've been wanting to stream for June for Men's Mental Health Awareness month, and this game is a perfect. Hey, what's good? This game is a perfect iteration of mental health in general because it's fucked up. How's it going? How's this Saturday going? But yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. Ooh. You agree that you are at least 13 years of age and consent? Yes. There we go. I'm gonna put full screen right now. Oh. Oh, so happy. Oh, Jesus. There we go. I want to make it so that you guys can see. Hold on. I don't think you guys can see that, huh? Okay, hold on. There we go. It's Sunday, but it's been good for 2 hours. I've been awake. It is my first time playing. It's Saturday for me. Where are you from? Saturday for me. Sheesh. On a Sunday? Sunday. There we go. You guys can see that. Perfect. Netherlands. A happy Sunday to you, sir. You're in for a ride. I hope so. I don't know how long this game is, but we'll see. Unseen text, text speed, volume. I think that's all fine right now. Sounds good for me. How does it sound for you? Alright, I'll adjust if need to. Oh, it is going off for you. And for some reason it's going double. I apologize, I haven't streamed in a while. I know why though. Boom, there you go. There you go. For the style of a game, really? It's supposed to be like a graphic novel, right? Kinda. Okay, I lowered the volume a bit. Let me know if it needs to be lowered or higher again. I don't know if there's voice acting in this game. Okay, sounds good. So we'll just play by ear. Enter my name. Crimsley. Yeah, Crimsley. All right, Crimsley's in it. Hey, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance. Waving her arms in the air, she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. Screen's frozen. This game's weird. I might have to run it in windowed. It's acting up. Yeah, we'll run windowed for now until I figure it out. There you go. There you go. There you go. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting out around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. So she's holding me down. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. How I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Yeah, I'm basically looking at her like, this bitch. I just can't run fast enough away from her. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Yeah, maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Not the finger touch. Not the finger touches. And the pouting. That's mean, Crimsley. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Am I a dude? Who am I? Am I a girl? Or am I just Crimsley? Like, they don't specify my gender. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I think I'm a dude. I don't know. I can't tell. Okay, cool. Context. I need context for that. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. This game. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Crimsley, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Thank you. Hey, that's not true. You told me you would want to join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content. Just getting by on the average while spending... Whoa, am I dyslexic? By on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Hell yeah. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or you have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. What's a NEET? In a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that. Shit. It would get you to shut up. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. She's watched too many anime. She's like the female protagonist. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Why does it gotta be clubs? Sayori wants me to go check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Ooh, hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I slept, while I was spacing out. Who watches more anime? Okay. I'll come up with a voice for him too. Or her. Whoever it is. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. I'll let you figure out. Okay, I got you. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club, senpai. Yeah. There is no way I'm going to your club. You guys are probably like shitty people. I don't know. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not oh, I see. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% of the sure she's only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Yeah, you can't trust her, senpai. You can't trust her. She's probably illiterate. Oh, okay, I got you. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. I don't know, you like pop culture like anime, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. I'd rather be a weeb than fucking nerds. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? So no, you're good, you're fine. Don't worry about that. Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. Oh, she has no boundaries. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll sub for a cupcake, I guess. Oh no! No, not EDP. Yes, let's go! Gonna stop for a cupcake in a driveway. Marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Only one other person can relate to that. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Thank you for the follow, boy. Evil boy 771. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Oh, that's me. I told you, don't call me a new member. I'm here for a cupcake, and then I'm gonna leave. I glance around the room. Oh, shit. Welcome to the literature club. I gotta raise her pitch up. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought up... Oh shit, that's another one. She looks just like Sayori. I'll figure out the voices out later. This is too many girls at once. I'll figure out her voice later. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Okay, so she's like the preppy one. No, this is... Grimsley. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Gulp. Super high-pitched. Alright, I'll try it. I don't know why I gave Sayori like a weird grandma voice. All words escape me in this situation. This club. It's full of incredibly cute girls. Ah, yes, the harem. The harem trope, activating at full power. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. What did I give her? Fuck. This is gonna be hard. The harem of idiocy. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says quietly in my ear and then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Alright, I gotta lock in. Fuck. Don't say things like that. So she's like timid and shy. I got you, big slime. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Grimsley. Not the tilt. Monica smiles sweetly. Grandma is Sayori. Siri sounding one is Monica. I'm still figuring out Natsuki's voice. And maybe like a Minnie Mouse voice maybe. And the other one, I forgot her name already, is more of like an elegant book reader type of thing. Those are the voices I'm sticking with. That's what it is. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Yuri equals mommy voice? Yeah, basically. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. I'm getting shy, guys. Come sit down, Grimsley. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. Oh shit, am I gonna have to choose? I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Grimsley's first crush. Then you'll have... Shit. Then how about I make some tea as well? Yeah, that's her voice. That's her voice. Their girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica. Oh god, I'm gonna have to choose. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner in the room where Natsuki grabbed a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Oh, thank god. I'm not ready to make choices, man. Proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay. I still don't. Yeah. Are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Oh, that's... Sorry. Wow! Wowza! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wowzy! Zoozy! Wow! 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 Wubsy! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica I follow. It's delicious. Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. That klutz. I turn the cupcake around and my fingers looking for the best sheesh. Looking, oh, I thought I said licking. Looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Oh, eh? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you. No, you dummy. All right. Jesus Christ, calm down. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Shit. I'm still trying to lock her. Tsundere? That is what it is, right? Yeah. That's her trope. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Ah. Ads? I don't know. I don't have ads set up. I have ads set up a different way. So I hope it's not bugging you too much. What the fuck are you on about? Hit by a train? What? Who am I getting ads for? It's some backroom stuff. I just don't know Monica's voice still. I'm still thinking Siri, but I don't know. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Not just because my internet is really shitty and freezes sometimes. Ah. It's okay. My internet's ass. I'm surprised it's working so well today. That's why I haven't been streaming, because it's been real fucky ever since summer let out over here in Texas where I'm at. So a bunch of kids and just families are home now, so it's really fucky around nighttime. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Do y'all drink hot tea? Texas land? Yeah. Home of the free, land of the bullets. Okay now. You're gonna murder my family? I can't tell you where I'm exactly at. I'm in Texas, okay? Or everywhere. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Cupcakes. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Think she's gonna get fucking shit on? Like, if I tell her Sayori made me come here, you think she's gonna rock her shit? Like, out of rage? That'd be crazy. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. You sound like Google. What is Google's AI called? How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Politics, the fuck? It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Whoa. Can't be doing that. Now, evil boy, you can't be doing that. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Oh. You flagged it, man. You scared me for a second. Put me on the fucking FBI watch list over there. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that. Oh shit! You could put it that way. I fucked it up. It's public info. Yeah, you're right. Still though, how things are going. I just ducks Trump. Things are going in this country, man. Can't take no chances. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort it starts to take a brand new. I fucked it up. Especially when something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Isn't literature just reading? Reading is cool if you find cool books. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. I like reading. I'm trying to get into reading more. I feel like my brain is rotting. So I do like reading. I read the news pretty often. But, you know, it gets kind of old. I'm trying to find new books or new things to read. I want to get into more into like philosophy stuff. But I haven't found any like starter books, if that makes sense. Yeah, like local news or like I'm really Funk. Okay. Alright then. Alrighty then. Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. That would have been a fucking perfect way to practice the voices. I can go back, can't I? No. Okay. Such different girls, all are interested in the same. I am not gooping more. Sheesh. It's rhetorical. Okay, you don't gotta goop. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Gooping? It was a peanut thing. The burnt peanut. He invented the word gooping, or popularized it. It means like looting, basically. I forgot to change that. I haven't streamed in such a long time. That's when I was playing Arc Raiders pretty heavily. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Crimsley, what kinds of things do you like to read? Like the Nutter Border guy? Arc Raiders? You don't know Arc Raiders? I mean, it's kind of dying, so maybe not. It's not as fun anymore. It is funny with friends, but like if I'm playing solo, I never touch the game. I know, it sucks. It is a damn fucking shame. It's the developers, it's the team. It's their fault. They didn't do shit, man. They didn't do anything. It had a lot of prospects. It had a lot to go for itself, but they missed the dunk. It was super fun. It was super fun. I have like almost 300 hours in that game. Yeah, Here Ready or Not's actually really fun too. It's been on sale for a while on and off, and I'm like, should I get it? I didn't get it. But it's also because only like one of my friends has a PC. The others don't. They have consoles, so it's like. But more games are starting to do the whole crossplay thing, which is awesome. I think that's cool. But yeah, I see a lot of videos on it, and it looks really funny and also really fun. Okay. Things do you read? subtitles for anime. That counts. Some of the mods you can get, the game is so fucking funny. Yeah, that's what I love about PC. You can mod the shit out of games, so it never gets old. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way to answer that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki head suddenly perks up. Manga? It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books and not people. Shit. Okay. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? That is such big words. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror Speaking of horror, I saw the most fucked up movie last night with my sister. Not a good time. It was a really good movie. Well, kinda. It was kind of like all over the place. But it did its job. It freaked us the fuck out. And it was so hard to watch in some parts. Because we were like, what the fuck? It was like psychologically tormenting. It's called The Substance. Never again am I gonna watch that fucking movie. We watched it on a whim because she wanted to. And we thought it was like, okay, something about like substance abuse maybe, or like psychological horror. And it was, kinda. But it's fucked up. If you want to have a bad night, or if you want to have a movie night and no one around you's watched that yet, or you yourself, I recommend it, because you'll all be like talking about it for a good while. So, you know, give that a shot if at your own risk. I read horror. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate at the minimum level. You're good. Don't worry about that. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. Even if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Jesus Christ. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! I don't know. And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems... Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulder. I'm not cute. Natsuki, oh shit. Yo, Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them with sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand now Natsuki feels, or how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Dr. Doofenshmirtz ass. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example, help Natsuki feel comfortable. I need to learn, like, figure out her voice because it's kind of all over the place. I know her, I know Sayuri, I know Natsuki more or less. She's like throwing me for a loop. Feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh shit! I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. A platypus? Betty the platypus? Okay. I have an idea. I haven't. Did you just moan? No. You see, when they do the triple dots, the and the question mark, it usually means they go like they like. I guess you could call it a moan, but it wasn't like it wasn't like that. Sayuri is Carl from Jimmy Neutron. Ooh, Jimmy's mom. I think you're right. I think you're right. I inadvertently made her Carl. Carl Weezer. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Wow, that's a word that doesn't get very often. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That, I think she gives me like... do you watch anime? I'm gonna say the name of a voice actor, so you tell me if you know her. Shermie Lay plays Lucy Heartfilia in Fairy Tale, starring Carl Weezer. You don't? Okay. Well, it's a voice actor. She gives off those vibes, and I can't do her voice because it's way different. It's like a unique voice. But anyway, that way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Crimsley? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? Well, what's that? Now that we're back at the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I was joining the club. I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh, they're all sad. I'm sorry, I thought. Crimsley, no! Indoctrination time. Sheesh. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's not fair. 4 against 1 is not fair. It was like jumping him in the alleyway. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Alright, you win. Alright, we did it. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Why do I just... He's immovable. It's like when and what is it? That one scientific thing is like an immovable object is against an unstoppable force. It just cancels out. Can't. Those eyes and then it's 4v1 just cancels out. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, get off me, you slag. State of shock. I guess so. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. I need to figure out her voice. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think I want to give her the Miss Frizzle voice. Seatbelts, everyone! I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Crimsley, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Crimsley, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Hurry up. Let's get out of here. Yay! With that, the two of us depart to the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have this chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It'd be kind of sick. Oh, we're gonna write it. Oh my god! Pick words you think your favorite club member. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, Evo, we gotta lock in Aura. My mind immediately draws to that because of slang. Not nightgown. Romance. Family for family. I'm going with Aura for number 1. Ooh, misery. Doki Doki. Love. Destiny. Vivacious sounds very whimsical. Misery. I'm getting drawn to this, and I think a real runner is love too, because what character do you want to write about? Shit, I don't know. Is there one where I can write about all 3 of them, or just the one? I guess I would have to like pick between all of them, except Monica. She's not here for some reason. It's only 3 of them. I'm gonna go with Vivacious. Just the one? Okay, I'm going for Vivacious. Oh, she liked that. I guess I should have paid attention to the first one. I don't know who liked that one. Promise, comfort, melody, insight, or read that twice. Clouds, intellectual, climax. Silly, play, uncanny. Perhaps clouds. Climax. I'm going clouds. I'm going clouds. Okay. Bubbles, anger, passion, empty twirls, starscape. Sounds cool. Philosophy. Jump, fantasy together. I'm going for philosophy or starscape. Starscape sounds sick. Reminds me of Interstellar. You know? Matthew McConaughey. Dance, blanket, waterfall, marshmallow, boop. Not boop. Alone, childhood, determination, ribbon, disarray. I'm going for boop. What's up? Yeah, you're good. No worries, no worries. Special, peaceful, daydream, disown, chocolate, sugar, unrestrained. Poof. Vacation, fireworks. Restrained. Who likes that? Yuri's a freak. Tears, hurt, unstable, skipping, anxiety, existence, horror, flower, bunny, unrequited love. Ooh. These are all getting kind of weird, right? Tears, hurt, unstable, anxiety, horror, and unrequited. The only ones that are normal, I don't know about normal, but nice are bunny, flower, maybe existence, and hurt. Or I mean skipping. These other ones are all weird. They're like super dark for some reason. Like bunny. Massacre. Hair, sadness, firefly. Why are some of these so weird? Entropy. Let's do fireflies. Landscape, anime. Socks, happiness, feather, agonizing, melancholy, time, flee, valentine. Agonizing time. Valentine, flee, playground, charm. Melancholy, I guess? It's melancholy. Shiny summer, email. Treasure, contamination, unending. Jumpy, extreme, after image, and pout. I mean, it's summer right now. So summer. Hop, fester, eternity, dream, disaster, sunset, embrace, kawaii, shame, holiday. Kawaii. Color, rainbow, tragedy, vanilla, tenacious, prayer, analysis, cheer, marriage, loud. Let's do tenacious. Bouncy, lollipop, beauty, sweet, heart, rain cloud, pop-up, pink, frightening, cute. Bouncy sounds wild. Bouncy sounds wild. Welcome back. I picked cloud before, so I'm gonna go rain cloud. Electricity, party, lucky, haven't sent. Candy, sing, extraordinary, calm, captive, incapable. Captive and incapable? Let's go with electricity. Or heaven sent. Because it's electrifying. Yeah. Nibble. Fickle, pain, nature, hope, puppy, fear, memories, friends, portrait. Friends or memories is what I'm leaning towards. Let's go friends. Meager, inferno. Sounds crazy. Scars. Effulgent, disoriented, breathe, cheeks, sticky, parfait, and warm. Inferno, maybe? It reminds me of an anime. Covet, fun, forgive, shopping, joy, uncontrollable, dark, defeat, variance in music. I love music. Let's go music. Atone, cage, pleasure, laugh, secretive, lipstick, excitement, ocean, whisper, wrath. Laugh. Last one. Peace, graveyard, misfortune, pure, vibrant, depression, headphones, swimsuit, infillable, grief. Have you listened to Miguel Funk? I have not. I'll listen to it soon. If we do a break, I'll put it for background music. I got you. Peace, graveyard, misfortune, pure. Peace, I guess. Well, let's see. What's the tally? Hi again, Crimson. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least want to keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Crimsley. Oh shit! I just realized. I named myself Crimsley because I thought it was gonna be a girl. Well, that's out the fucking window. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment to you for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh come on! Like he deserves the slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Doing that high voice is hard. And last year too. I need, hold on. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh my god, doing that voice is hard. It was easy in the beginning. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Lord of Zombies 99 would do. That's a, what is that emote? That's cute. Ishtis Billish. I like that. Don't worry, guys. How are you doing? Welcome in. Crimsley's always give it his best as long as he's having fun. He keeps me with busy work without me even asking. Ooh, that's a clean one too. That looks fire. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. You live in a pigsty. And you almost set your house on fire. The fuck? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you two are really good friends, aren't you? I may be a little jealous. How come you and Crimsy can become good friends too? Sayori. Oh, Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put us into. Oh, Yuri even brought something you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Oh, that's her. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. My chromosomes weren't working. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. This is my first playthrough. I don't know how it's gonna go. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't know how you felt left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so short read is like 1,000 pages. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Is she calling me like a goldfish? That's kind of rude. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted to. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. You're kinda dumbass. Nah, I guess. In-game. I look forward to you hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet like a fucking pack rat. Man, it looked like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Closing my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. Here we go, boys. Here we go, boys. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? Take you, for example, Yayuri. You're... I don't want to say it, I don't want to say it. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. If it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? I figured out the voice, Evo. It's the teacher from Jimmy Neutron that I'm doing, not Karo. Or I guess like a mix of them. And after they come, we can do thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her fuck. Okay, maybe I am a dumbass out of game. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Oh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Ah, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Yeah! Cupcakes! Woo! Aha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, she's gonna make all the cupcakes? You're not even gonna help her? That's kind of fucked up. That's so much pressure on someone. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't you why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Jesus Christ. Sayori is kind of an airhead. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. I didn't mean to wake you up from your little nap. It's okay. It's alright. If you want to take a nap, Evil, you go right ahead. I'll be here. In the background, I'll seep into your dreams. You can watch me in the dream world. Like Freddy Krueger. Unlike me, who has trouble finding out any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh shit. Well, hopefully you can sleep soon. Whoa, that's close. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Man, it's really close. I nearly fall out of my chair. Back up! Sorry! Wait! Actually, I'm not sorry at all! It's your fault for sleeping like that! This isn't the napping club, Dumbo! Hey, Carl! Does our school have a napping club? I want to join that club. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You guys aren't even doing anything. You guys are doing nothing right now. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. You slag. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How was it written all over me? There's no pen around here. You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out of all around. Looks the same to me. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow, Jesus Christ. Your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Try to wipe it off, the stain on my finger. But nobody will ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. You meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a... Oh shit, that's kind of rude. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. I don't know if I like this angle. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. You're not my friend. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you proper? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs are getting bigger again. Okay, what the fuck? Don't say that out loud, you fuck. Anyway, you look so much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttoned her blazer once more. Oh my god. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing, jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little early, alright? Sleeping in too much. Only if we focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Oh man. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Is there anything TOS here, Evil, in this game? Like nudity? I hope not. Usually on Twitch it gives you like a little warning. In case there is like cyberpunk and stuff. That's why I put 18 plus, because I don't know. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Hey. Monica subtly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Grimsley, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. Oh shit, angry dog outside. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from here where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same for myself. Ooh, choice time. Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori would be the easiest to do. I'm kind of tired of doing her voice, because that was a long monologue for her. So I'm gonna go with Yuri. Yeah. Alright, boys. Here we go. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. How do you... What? Okay. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. No shit. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. I don't know what that means. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds out her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Okay. Just checking this stuff. It might take you time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Yeah. Oh god, I can't really read cursive. Whoa. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Hmm. That's an interesting poem. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it looked like you. It took you a long time to read. I can't read cursive, girl. I'm sorry. I just don't read script off it. Yeah. Your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem, even though it's short. It was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. It's average at best. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Okay, alright, Chief. Alright, Buster. Something easy to digest, and I suppose. Oh my god, I'm just being called fucking stupid. Flat out. Okay, alright, that's what we're doing, Yuri? Okay. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Crimsley. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Damn, that is kind of deep. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Amateur work. Elementary, actually. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. For what? I suck. Okay, Sayori, you're up. Get over here. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Crimsley. I want to know what I wrote. Why does everyone else get to see? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Excuse me. Well, maybe that's why. Because maybe that's, oh shit. Because I have no idea what I like either. It's fabulous. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Crimsley poem. If that isn't the most, like, anime shit. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird. I'm really happy just that you wrote it. It just reminds me of how you really are part of the club now. I seduced you. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but... Oh, shit, that's me. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Crimsley. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this before the other people. That's something that only real good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have a lot of fun here too, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Yeah, hand it over. dear sunshine. I'm not gonna read it in her voice. No. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Sounds like a little bit like actual elementary school shit. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look up. She's a rapper. She's like Eminem. I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. Don't drink the blue juice. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. A poet from a scholar, no doubt. Maybe Socrates wrote that himself. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, it's just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. Good job, champ. Good job. I'll do it right now, actually. Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad, just get breakfast. False. False. Big Cereal wants you to believe that. That's why they made that tagline. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It's not. They lie. To make more money. Kellogg, go fuck yourself. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Oh my god, I know what Natsuki's voice should be now. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Natsuki's voice is gonna be Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls. I'm gonna be the prettiest girl at the party. That shit. Ready? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke my emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? God damn, that's hard to do. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. I thought you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Jesus Christ. She has really good handwriting, but her creativity is down the hole. Yeah. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even like my handwriting. Or what? Don't take my hand seriously. But it isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. What?
You wanna go?
Shut up. What do you want?
What are you doing?
I'm streaming right now. You should actually watch. I'm playing Doki Doki.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Bitch, I was gonna tell you to start cooking.
What?
To start cooking, I'm gonna go home already.
Well, I'll cook a little after you're home. I'm only gonna stream for like 2 hours. I'm already like an hour and 20 in, so like 40 minutes.
Bitch, only when I get home, not later.
Why? We're not gonna see that fucking movie again. And the longer this call is, the more time I have to add to make up for the fact.
Excuse me.
You heard me.
What?
You heard me.
Heard what?
What I said.
safe.
The longer this call goes on, the more time I'm gonna have to add to stream to make up for it, the time loss.
Oh, suck Elisa Suste.
Hey, stop it.
Hey, bye.
Bye. That was my sister. That was my sister. She's goofy. Oh, quick text. True. One second. Okay. Continue. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it's hard. But it's what? Whoa. Oh. It's you. Fuck. It hits you hard. I was gonna say it's you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah. Well, yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it all fall flat on purpose. God, her voice is a bitch to do. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Good man. Okay, I gotta make this one sound not alike. Hi, Crimsley. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Crimsley. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Jesus. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well. You may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style suits you. The kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's have it then. Whip it out. This is pretty handwriting. I guess it is the prettiest of all of the bunch. Let me just check something real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, just in case. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction, the sparkle. Protnudes? Protnudes? I don't know what that says. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel. Blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Is this about a black hole, perchance? So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. And sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of... I can't. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind... Oh, what was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? The epiphatry? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That's weird. Jax, what are you doing in here? Hang on, I forgot my dog was in here. Let me let him out. Okay. We're back in it, baby. Yeah, I had to let him out. I had to check real quick if he peed anywhere because he has a habit of doing that. Okay. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Maya's land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their perspective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you see it? Did you say something? No, it's nothing. I can't do Natsuki's voice. I gotta change that. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism of, or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Jeez. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. So I already liked it. And Crimsley did too. Ah shit, she's dragging me into it. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Crimsley liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki so. Oh my god, she's gonna crash out. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what I... you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Crimsley appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh shit. Oh shit, I forgot her voice. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? Fuck you. I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Crimsley started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Crimsley, she just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Crimsley. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning that cost effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Crimsley? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. My dogs are freaking out. Fuck. 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 Okay, well, if I'm being honest, I'd have to go with Yuri. Not because I think she's right, but I think if there's a love interest, kind of leaning towards her. I don't know. Help me out, guys. Fuck, I don't know what one to pick. Okay, you know what? Just in case. Saving that there. I'm gonna do one of each. For later. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. I think I like Yuri more. I guess. I think I like Yuri more. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. Yeah. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone else's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. I understand, Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said... Sorry, I'm remembering a meme that my sister had showed me a few days ago. I'll play it after this. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? No. In the end, nobody has taken her side. Aww. She's trapped at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry. Oh, sorry. She doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Oh, fuck. She really didn't need to do that. Now, Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. Gingerly approach her and sit adjacent to her chair. She sighs. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright. I believe you. Thanks, Crimsley. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. Oh, one more thing. That thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Never mind. I'm gonna make some tea. Oh, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. Seatbelts, everyone! Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, how did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, mostly. Crimsley, how about you? I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. Your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a lot more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Crimsley, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Yeah, Sayuri. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no! That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. What does that mean? You know, Crimsley, it's nice, I guess, to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I don't think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day's going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, well, yeah. Let's do this. Okay, I'll do this one and then we'll call it. Because I've been streaming almost for 2 hours already. So if I want to do her... Whoa. Hold, pause. That's not what I meant. If I want to make it for her, I don't really want to have favorites though. You know what I mean? Shit. Agonizing. Emanation. Or no. Whoopsie. Oh shit. Why all the... Suicide? Uncongruent pleasure universe. Okay, that's... Okay. Happiness, memories, disarray, hopeless, clumsy, melody, vacation, disoriented. Embrace, peaceful, cry, color, cheeks, jumpy, fester, skirt, existence. Oh my god. Sparkle, ribbon, Doki Doki. Marshmallow, warm, extreme, broken, boop. Variants. All like the... Oh. Why do they do that? Oh my god. Am I like learning what's wrong with them, like internally, like what's the word, mentally, by those fucked up words? After image. Crimson? Me? Graveyard, Rain Cloud, Lollipop, Candy, Lazy Aura. Huh? Beauty, Vertigo, Music. I'm gonna go with Beauty? Okay. This is like worrying me now. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. We got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Grimsley! Turn. You're in a good mood today. Shh. Not you, Google. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in the good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things that with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Would you come with me to buy a snack? Oh shit, that was her. No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse? Sorry. Why that? All of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out into the desk. Only 2 small coins fell out. I knew it. You're a brokey. Get your money up, not your funny up. I can see right through you. That's not fair. I don't even know. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves off the other one option. I give up. I don't want to feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. Just something in my book. Yuri, tell Crimsley to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. That's fair. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right though, I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still coming from you, sorry. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sorry knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if I weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making. Oh my god, she's the mastermind. Come on, give me more credit than that, sorry. Whoa! The fuck? She gets slapped? Something smacks Sari in the face and tumbles into the desk. Ow! A cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Oh shit, Natsuki hurt her. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes, and it was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sari hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Oh, my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosies. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? I'm really happy you share this one with me. By Natsuki then wraps her arms around her. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sari off of her. Lon leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful of Sari trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Hey, Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her and being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Oh my god, she's missing! That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a boyfriend? She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Damn. She has, like, body dysmorphia, I think. I don't know. That's true. Excuse me? The door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are, me. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried about me or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all! You're so strong-willed! A boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Since I was practicing the piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's out of the question. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Hey, that sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Crimsley. Sweetly. There's something about her. And about, I mean, something. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. How does she do in the closet all fucking day? Oh my god. Is there a chair in the closet? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of her cover of the book. Same book that she lent me. Oh my god, we're reading! More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me around. Our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her side. What the fuck am I saying? But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably would have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so. That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. This is something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story, is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol in front of cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about the girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Ha ha ha. Ha ha, Heisenberg. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Crimsley? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive and on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a new, strange perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in, then suddenly, when you thought you related to that protagonist, they're made up to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, huh? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my book bag. It's fine, is it? It's fine if I sit right here? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. Sorry. It's not that I don't want to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yura means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean into it a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold open the book. I guess this makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Oh, that's me. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Oh, she's looking at me. She's looking at me. She's looking at me, gentlemen. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Oh shit, she reads fast as shit. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page, it almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses a lot of things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see it into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Crimsley, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really just didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Oh, shit. I guess I'm more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share the poems today with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. Sorry if I haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up, I make a mental note where I left off with the book, then slip it back into my bag. Okay, poem time! We're going with Sayori first again. And I think I did Yuri last time first. Oh, I like this one, cringy. I want to read our poems. I'm glad. Still though, your tone makes it seem like you just like yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather you just hear it. No. I still like this one, I promise. You know I wouldn't lie to you, Crimsley. Never ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go in my heart. If it makes you feel better, it must be a good poem. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah. Me either. Why don't you just at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. Oh, shit. Okay. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Is that foreshadowing? I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep it in mind. Oh, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. Oh, happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, sorry. Oh, well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Jesus Christ. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Grimsley. I should go write that down. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. Oh damn, this was long as shit. It's like a fucking essay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together in like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a straight light to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles, deeper and deeper my finger goes. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging and scraping and scraping. This sounds awful. Like scary awful. I blow dust off of my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like Time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends looked through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each other and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. What the fuck? Holy crap. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but this coming from you, Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that it's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Never mind, I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit more. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Always had a habit of obsessing over something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. A little weird. Eerie. Let's see what you're written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with surprised expression on her face. Did she like it? Did she like it? Do you like it? Crimsley, how did you pick up so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Swallows, even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. That's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks. I often... Okay, yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Oh my god, really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. Oh my gosh, she doesn't have friends. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. Ooh. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoons, an urge? The moon increments its pull phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic something conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. What the fuck is she talking about? Is she talking about, like, cut SH? Like self-harm? Is she saying like, because a rush of blood comes out of nowhere? Raccoon. A rush of blood. Pavonian conditioning? Sounds like it anyway. This one yesterday's, I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. That's what this poem is about. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in any more unusual hobbies. The fuck are your hobbies, lady? It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do I keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. Don't you have anything like that, Grizzly? I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult, sometimes some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. This is weird. Just a water. Okay. Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Phew, what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be good as me someday. Something tells me that I actually completely missed that point. Kind of think of it, it kind of reminds me of Sayuri's poem from the yesterday. Think so? If you've been friends with her for so long, it might be the same wavelength. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? But you never really struck me as her type. Sayuri has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone see or Fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight. That was a little necessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, just letting go of Bloom. Like Pennywise. And it blew me away. Blew the whole circus away. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. There you go. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. This game is kind of freaking me out a little bit. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, and ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. What the fuck? Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? Also, I'm not friends with her. She sounds like an asshole. She sounds like a piece of shit. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. That's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not that far. So this one, Amy has to be someone else, right? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that this was the best I could do. Of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I'd have to explain it. I guess sometimes you can explain complicated issues with such simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem isn't... Anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about something. About anything. My what? I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid to tell people about. They'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. So it's about her. Okay. So, oh my god. This is so fucking, like, kind of depressing. This is like... Obviously, they're writing all their insecurities and feelings into these poems. So is she saying, like, Amy's her, and she thinks people don't like her because she likes spiders, as in, like, I don't know, she likes cute things? I don't fucking know. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect other people's liking weird things. What is she like? What weird things are you into? That's funny. Yuri wrote about something like similar today. Yeah, they were, well, kind of. I think Yuri's is pretty cut and dry for me anyway, of what it is. Did you say Yuri? Because that rush of blood line, like, that's like a red flag. Yeah, she said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you, that people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. I have trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her if she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. Stop calling him weird. That's so demeaning. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. Yeah. About the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. That's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Alright, Monica. Monica, hey Monica, hey Monica, man, Monica. Hey, Ken Crimsley. How's the writing going? I'll take that. As long as it's not going too bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Yeah, give me. Oh shit, I gave her mine. Alright, great job, Crimsley. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I want to see what we wrote. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what Yuri likes is the kind of thing writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who likes to use simple likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Yes. Give me. Save me. Wow, this is just like full-faced. Let's see. The colors won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. What the hell? An endless poem of meaningless. Load me? Load me? What does that mean? Load me? What does load me mean? Load me. Just Doki. What does that mean? Load me. This is even more sharp than the last one, huh? Ha 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 ha. It's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines are really short and makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. I bit my tongue. Or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What are we even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'm gonna save right there, actually, just in case. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit around the room. Is this even about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have time? Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much, we're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing. Performing what? Monica, I can't really do that. Poetry, oh my god. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. I'd shoot myself. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sorry. Who's been coloring a poster holds it up for us to see. You kidding me, Monica? You didn't. Well, I did. Do you really think this is a bad of an idea? Well, no. Not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. Yeah, fuck that. I would be shitting my bricks. I'd be shitting my pants right then and there on stage. In my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. But we're still doing it. I think we should give it our best. With their only responsibilities for the fate of the club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, guys. Being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And if those reasons that we're all in the club today, don't you want to share that with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? You know I do. I know we all do. And if all that is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me with no choice. I agree. I don't think this is too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Maybe, but Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Phew. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else is expressing. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aw, girl, you gotta do it. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of... Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite the poem in front of the club, how do you expect to recite them in front of strangers? Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Yeah. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Her clear, confident voice fills the rooms. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Why? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks coolly over the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Whoa. I wrote that title. After image and crimson was the words I remember the most. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes, almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Aw, that's cute. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. It looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess this is my next. God damn it, I kind of wanted to speed through these. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? I'm trying to think of like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably would think much of it. But hearing it from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Crimsy liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's why I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay! Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Crimsley. Oh my god, you shitting me? Might as well let Crimsley lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote today. I stand up to sit in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me. Oh Jesus, it's kind of intimidating. Making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why you look at me like that? Because you're presenting? Oh, because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem's called Jump! Takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down and as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite poem in front of other people? I mean, do friendly to other people will be easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be easier the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too! It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's it for today. I know the festival's coming up, so let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. And Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up, I walk out, and crop dust everyone. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica, you devious dog, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yup. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Yeah. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Grimsley, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go. Slag. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. And like how we get to, Sorry, fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri has to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me in the spot. Oh, you're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would still walk home with Sayori. I would walk home with Yuri. Fuck. Oh shit. I'll save here. Just in case. I'm gonna put Sayori, but Sayori? You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? She's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Grimsley. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry. I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird thinking that Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. Alright. Save it here. Okay. Alright. That's calling it. I'm calling it there. Thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm gonna continue this probably tomorrow, but that's gonna be it for me. I gotta get to some stuff. Make some dinner for me and my sister. But yeah, that was fun. I'm so happy the stream actually worked today. It's been really bugging out these past like couple weeks around like nighttime, like 7 to 11. So I'm really happy it didn't crash on me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you all tomorrow. I'm gonna stream maybe around 5 or 6, same time-ish. And yeah, hope to see you guys there. But yeah, I'll call it for there. Thank you all for coming out. I appreciate you. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Have a good night, have a good day. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.